There was a recent video that surfaced called Geeks and Nerds for Harris live organizing call. I'm going to play a song from it, a clip that's very short. We'll play the song, but I want to tell a story. I saw the movie Megalopolis in a theater. It was a special screening event, and they showed a live 30-minute Q&A that preceded the movie with Francis Ford Coppola, Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, by the way, who's not in the movie, and Spike Lee, who's not in the movie or had anything to do with the movie. But they did a panel. It was interesting. Coppola talked about his intention behind the film, whatever, and unprovoked, out of the blue, Robert De Niro says, you got to get out and vote. You got to register. We got to get rid of Trump. And then Spike Lee echoed, it was so cringe. I came to see Megalopolis. I did not want to get lectured again by celebrities that are ill-informed. I don't care. You know what? I don't want people on the right lecturing me that are celebrities. I don't want people on the left lecturing me. I want to go to the movies. If I'm tuning into a podcast, I get it. I made that choice. But I was going to see Megalopolis. I want to see one of the greatest filmmakers who ever lived, Coppola, who's made some classics. We'll talk about Megalopolis in a bit. But the whole thing turned into a lecture. And then Coppola was clearly in the middle. Not a divider, he's a uniter. He said, look, I went to the same military school as Trump. And in this movie, I have people that are on the right and the left. I brought in people who are canceled, like John Voight. And he talked about how he wanted to bring everyone together for this movie. So Coppola clearly didn't provoke the conversation, but tried to bring it back to, hey, we all need to. And he said his overriding theme, the Q&A was better than the movie, by the way.
Oh, no.
But Coppola said he says we can solve any problem if we all come together. Whereas Spike Lee and De Niro were trying to muddy up the whole thing by giving a lecture to vote for one side. Then this video surfaced. This was yesterday. Geeks and Nerds for Harris live organizing call. And I'm going to play just some of this. Linda Carter is in this. Lots of people from Star Trek. But here's a song. I'm only going to play like a minute or so because this is so hard to watch. Are you ready, Alan?
Yes.
Let me share this. So this just really gave me pause. So here, Linda Carter, by the way, I don't care how old she is. She looks good to me.
But that voice.
The voice is a little raspy.
Very grainy, the voice.
But here, let's do this.
Vote. So this next performer knows a thing or two about variety shows. You may remember him fondly from the Brack Show. Please give a warm welcome to the iconic, the super duper, the amazing and fabulous, iconic.
Hold on.
What I said. I take back what I said. Now, you know what? Upon further review, I take it back.
Yes.
Was that? Wait. What was that?
Dude, play that again, please.
What did I just see?
Right now, tuning in here, right here with us to learn how you can get out there for good. You know, it is that. It is you. It is being outside of, it's outside here, and it's being in the street, and it's talking to people, and it's getting to vote, and it's listening, taking your precious time, your precious. I just can't get over it. I get to talk to you. I can't get over it.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
In the heart of my bottom. Thank you to the 15,000 people that followed on Twitter. So here, I'm singing a song. So take your medicine. Okay, here we go. You'd think we know the difference between good and bad. Too many are willingly bamboozled, and it's sad. Do I want my favorite toy or a bag of broken glass? Some will choose the glass because of the chokehold on there. But so we gotta choose joy and not hate. If we made that choice together, it'd be great. Let's stand up and get the let out to control our fate. Gotta choose joy and not hate. Gotta choose joy and not hate.
I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. This is a torture. I don't know. This is awful. Alan, what are your thoughts?
I mean, first thing that comes to mind is I have to remind myself that all of Wonder Woman's lines were written by someone else.
Right. She was reading that.
Look, I get it. We're in a divided times. People, this is not new. People are taking sides and digging trenches here. But I don't know what happens to the left when they get really angry. They become less and less funny. And I watched the first hour of that thing, and it was just cringe. People try. I don't know. Look, Linda Carter. She may be a geek and nerd icon, but she's not a geek nor a nerd. And that's the thing that I kept reminding myself watching this is that, we're the geeks and the nerds are the ones who consume what they do, but they're not really us. And that's the sad thing about all this, and the frustrating thing about it, realizing that the stuff we love is in the hands of these people. And it's what we've been talking about for months, if not for the last 2 years, that our stuff has been taken over.
Well, bottom line, I don't want to be lectured by anyone that's in entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're going to talk about something that relates to the project you're discussing, which Coppola did do in his Megalopolis. Yeah. He tried to keep it on the movie and the theme of the movie and not like the thing happening out in the world. So he did the best he could. I give him credit for that. The movie, another story, but I just respect celebrities more when they allow the audience to think for themselves rather than lecture. And I do grow tired of the constant lecturing, threat to democracy. Look, we are living in very difficult times. We need to be united in solving problems and get away from this mentality of my team and their team. Stop it. It's out of control. And we've seen things happening in the real world that are directly from rhetoric. You know what I'm talking about. Please. This is, I literally, I cannot despise the celebrities that partake in this enough. I'm done. And at Megalopolis, I sat there and half the audience clapped when they said, yeah, get out and vote. We got to vote for Kamala. They half the audience clapped. Half the audience were quiet. You know what I did? I said, fuck, because I was so done. No one in my row clapped. We just sat there going, okay. No. But half the audience did. I'm really, so it was really like that pushed me over. And then I heard about this. Wow, what a mess.
Yeah. The thing is that celebrities, they don't know our lives. They don't know what it's like to live like us anymore. Their lives are pretty good. They're not living in the parts of LA that we're living in. Just the fact that they feel entitled and emboldened to think that we'll listen to whatever they say because they're on our favorite shows, or hey, that's Luke Skywalker. Of course, we'll listen to Luke Skywalker. It's entitlement at its worst, and it frustrates me just to see them lean into it more and more than they have today than they have in years past.
Yeah, well, it just really turned me off. And I don't think celebrities realize the damage they've done to the industry from this kind of pushing so hard. What happened to the people that just question things like myself? Why is that not the default setting?
Well, they're not even presenting any kind of argument. It's it seems like it's just Harris will make everything better, Trump will make everything bad. That's the one message.